Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess and welcome to Day Art Survival video. Today I will pretty much gonna mention about things that you should prepare before Christmas event comes. And yes, this is pretty much just the same as the Halloween event ones, in which you will need some pretty much this thing should you should have these things by quite some amount. And yeah, let's actually start. This is pretty much everything. Let's actually dissect this one by one. First, we have this just represents food and water in general, so that you just have to, not really have to, but you should have some sort of sustain for your food and water, because you might need that. Well, you probably need that as well because you need to travel to do the quest. You also need to I don't know, like maybe just yeah, I feel like without event you will also need food and water in general. So I guess there's that. Next, this one's interesting. This is Cuban cigar, or anything that gives energy. Do you guys remember the Thinking for Two quest, or Plant Garden? I think the Plant Garden quest, or the Witch quest, like the moving quest, moving something. Oh yeah, move crate. Okay, the move crate quest. By the Witch, you need energy as well. So um, and the amount of energy, like the thinking for two, you actually need a lot of energy for that. And if you don't have enough energy, you will fail the quest like immediately. So you probably need this kind of stuff that gives a lot of energy at one time. Maybe this Cuban cigar, maybe this I don't know, like what else, like this one probably Lydia side. Not Metocaine though, that doesn't give any energy. Maybe let's see here. Maybe this one Aquavite, because why not? This one Strange Mushroom. I think the yellow Strange Mushroom also gives a lot of energy. You might want to check that out. But generally speaking, you will need things that can give you burst amount of energy, because there might be a quest that requires a lot of energy, just like the Thinking for Two, and that's pretty much it. Next, we have this gasoline and diesel. Um, well, that's kind of obvious. You need vehicle as well. The reason why is, well, like I said, obvious. You need a vehicle to travel to do the quest, and sometimes the location is kind of far. And also, there's also some quest, I think, the Christmas quest, in which you need to deliver some wood into like some random NPC. I guess that in its own, like firewood weighs a lot, meaning that you will need vehicle that can carry a lot of firewood pretty much. So yeah, there's that. And then after that, this one, titanium crowbar, this is not really the thing that you need. This is just to remind myself about the currency. And yes, currency over here, black rubble, iron nuts, ration card. You need all of these, kinda, I guess, for various stuff. Like first, probably you need the specialist to craft you something. You probably need to buy some stuff still. And yes, speaking of buying stuff, last year there is actually a gift that you can buy from the NPC. I feel like that will be the same for this one, meaning that you will need a lot of these currencies as well, just in case if that gifts will come back or not. But if it's not, then you can still use this for something else anyway. So it's not like you will lose this if if there is no gift in the NPC. You can still have this. So yeah, there's that. um, so yeah, that's for this titanium crowbar, I guess. For the gift, pretty much you will need the currencies. That is if it will return. Next, we have weapon. Obviously, you need a lot of weapons because, well, let's throw back to the boss. There were like 6 bosses in the Halloween event, and I think there's also 6 for this one as well by the leaks that has been leaked to the to certain people that has the privilege to get the leak. I guess it's kind of weird, but all right. Yeah, like the demon Balthazar. You guys remember that, right? That's like nightmare for most people. unit burst damage like PKM, maybe DP27, maybe RPK, maybe Abakan, maybe I don't know, like yeah, whatever that gives a lot of damage, like burst damage, pretty much. Or sniper, maybe, and then what else? Like, yeah, lots of stuff, pretty much. Like weapons, you will need strong weapons for sure. Um, so this is also a little bit of PSA. If you are like level 50, 60, but you still don't have like let's say sniper, well, I feel like you need to catch up for now. Like actually, you need to catch up. You really need to get weapons from NPC that you are your level right now. I feel like that's pretty much like general what like it's like a common sense pretty much like you will you level up so monsters will get or opponents will get stronger, meaning that you will need stronger weapon as well, like your APS will not save you unfortunately, like your let's say your handmade shotgun over here, it's not gonna save you pretty much if if you level up and then you don't upgrade your weapons and you just stick to this low level, then you will not survive pretty much. That's on you. So keep in mind that as you level up, make sure that you get the weapons from the NPC that you are in right now, because those weapons will determine whether or not you will survive or not. And again, this is we're talking about event boss here. Obviously, they will have lots of damage, lots of health, a lot of armor, etc. Meaning that you will need strong weapons. I guess there's that. And then you can also use this gunpowder grenade, F1, stun, handmade rocket launcher. Why? Because there's actually probably there's some opponents that you can stun, just like in the Halloween event in which there's like a quest in which you need to fight lots of monsters, and those monsters you could stun them, meaning that this kind of stuff will actually be useful there as well. Also like the what is it like the third, I think the third boss, the third Halloween boss, we have the Count Dracula, in which it will have it would have four mini bosses that you could actually stun them. So having this stunner is always great. Also, yeah, I was about to review Halloween boss. Let's actually continue that first. The second one we have Count Dracula. Okay, so for Count Dracula, you will need a weapon pretty much because your armor it was from the Halloween event armor anyway. What you needed there is weapon. Like I said, you need strong weapons. And then the third one, you need the specific weapon. Oh no, actually the Count Dracula. Okay, so the Count Dracula it's kind of neutral. You need better weapon, but also you also need great armor as well. And then after that, the Pumpkin King, you need the event sword, but also you need armor as well, meaning that you need to get great armor. And then for the fifth one, Frankenstein's whatever. The sixth one, Reaper, is just only Halloween event only. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So there's that. So that's weapons, things that can stun. Obviously, if you're talking about weapon, you will also need to save some of this ammo, like pistol ammo, shotgun, assault rifle, rocket as well for your explosive, like this grenade launcher, and as well as other weapon as well. It depends on your level and what you need. Me personally, I use PKM and Saipuha, meaning that I will need to carry lots of rifle ammo pretty much. Um, Next, we have armor. I already said about armor. Also, this is interesting. If you use polar armor, which is this one, I think by the look of the leak that is already out, I feel like this polar armor will get nerfed the way Hunter's Scarp got nerfed as well at the start of the event, meaning that it will drop to level 0, which only has like 50 armor, and then the maximum HP also probably like only few, like I don't know, like 25 probably, which is not great at all. So yeah, you probably want to get a new armor. And Excuse me, I just drink. And if you only use polar armor, well, that's actually a bad news for you. Then you will not have any other armor. Now, what I suggest you to do is for you to have this prospector armor. This is like the ultimate armor that's obtainable independently from event, meaning that you just need high level and grab these materials, and then you can get yourself this prospector's armor. This is like the absolute armor. It has 2000 base, and it's pretty much gonna help you with any other boss. Now, if you're low level, then you can catch the this one over here, like maybe steel armor, maybe this iron armor, maybe this combined air armor, maybe this leather armor, pretty much everything over here. Like if you if your level is enough to craft the best armor, just grab that armor like real quick, because you will need those. Because, well, obviously the level kind of just told you that, hey, you level up, you can actually use this armor, you might as well craft that as well. So yeah, there you have it. Strong armor, pretty much. Like me, I do have multiple armor. I do have these demon guys. I have level 10, meaning that this is usable pretty much, as well as the hunter's scarf as well. So if my polar armor got nerfed, I still have three other armor, which is this one, and then this prospector as well. Next, well, speaking of weapon and armor, it's obvious we also need the repair for that, meaning that you need steel, titanium alloy, maybe this capacitor and armor plate, maybe some other stuff like, let's see, maybe like a copper over here. There's also like iron, aluminum, maybe you will need those as well. And then after that, obviously this is the weapon parts, which is screws, spring, spare weapon parts. You need some of those as well, just to repair your weapons in general. Also, another mats for armor like leather, tent, leather, cloth, tarp. Like, let's see here. Um, these like, let's say the prospector. Okay, so the prospector requires rubber, tarp, copper, leather, and titanium alloy. That's actually a lot of materials, but I feel like it's fair for what it does. It has the most armor. I feel like that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you didn't get the level 10 demon armor or demon guys or the hunter's garb, then you can still have this prospector armor, in my opinion. So there's that. And then we have this over here, which is interesting. Now, Danny, what is this supposed to do? This potato and vegetable, it's for the greenhouse, meaning that you need the actual potato and vegetable, because you will need food buff. And yes, I cannot like highlight this enough about how useful food buff is. Like, as simple as this mashed potato requiring potato, it can increase your firing range by +1. This is like, like what is it, like a trivial food that actually gives you a big benefit like this one. And then there is also like Uka, as simple as Uka. It requires potato as well. As you can see, it gives you additional starting action points by 2. And then after that, there is this Pliny as well, which give you I guess more damage. You need milk and egg. And then let's see here what else. Like pizza, you need vegetable for this extra action point restoration. And then after that, maybe stuff like shawarma. And then there's also pie over here, that gives movement range by +1 and +2 over here. And then maybe something else like what else, like yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the essential one. I don't think the give, I like give. And then this one, spaghetti monster. And then this one as well, pilaf. I don't think this will be useful, because I feel like that the event monsters is considered as either monsters or just it's like event monster or event creature. It's not really mutant or people. So there's that. So yeah, that's pretty much for the food buff. You need vegetable and potato. Now for the tangerine. Danny, what do you need tangerine for? This is actually interesting as well, because previously in the Halloween event we got one new recipe, which is this pumpkin soup. This one gives you item crafting speed by 300%, and that's from pumpkin. And pumpkin is the one that you only can get from the event, meaning that also there this recipe was new as well in that Halloween event, meaning that in upcoming Christmas event I feel like there will be another new recipe. um, I was hoping for Olivier salad, but I kind of doubt because that food is actually quite overpowered. So I kind of doubt that they will actually put that into recipe. But who knows? Maybe the ingredients also complicated to make up with the usefulness of the effect. Maybe they will do that. I'm not sure, but I feel like there will be another recipe that pretty much requires tangerine. So yeah, I also think about fruit punch as well. Just all the fruit like tangerine, apple, strawberry, cranberry, and stuff like that. Water, sugar, and it will give you like fruit punch, and it will, I don't know, like maybe give you energy over time. I'm not sure. That can happen though, but yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. And there's also the streets, but I kind of doubt this one will have another one because streets is kind of already been there since like yeah, since like a long time ago. The one that's new is this pumpkin soup, and it got me thinking maybe there will be another food recipe from the event, the Christmas event as well, that requires tangerine. So that's why I want you to have like greenhouse with tangerines ready. Maybe you will need that. Who knows? But yeah. Also, on top of that, you will also need tangerine to move your Morosis theorem. Maybe you want to do that. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's just. I guess there is that pretty much. So yeah. Anyway, I think that will be it for those things that you need to prepare for Christmas event. I also, I think I'm missing something here. I feel like, but I forgot what. Um, so yeah, those are the items pretty much. I think that concludes everything though. Like food, water, you need those. Medicines as well. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. And then weapons, armor, vehicle for quest. Also have the Christmas event boss as well. And then tools like these trivial tools. I feel like like it's I feel like you already have those. This is one of those things that you don't need to prepare and you will always have already. So yeah, not to worry about that. Now the components, I guess things like fuel for your car, and then the weapon repair, armor repair, and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's just like basic things. Also, these seeds for the crops that probably you will need as your food buff for the Halloween, not Halloween. I keep saying Halloween for some reason. The Christmas boss. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I think that'll be it though. Oh yeah, I also forgot about the currency as well, which you probably need, you probably don't, but it's always nice to have some in reserve in your inventory, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, anyway, I think that'll be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay safe, healthy. I will see you again later in another TR survival video. But until then, see ya.